All good, guys.
It's Crash Bandicoot.
I've been wanting to listen to that dialogue line for the past 2-3 days. As a general note, I forgot to grind. I have a little hair in my mouth. Right, let's do the bear level. What's the bear one again? Bear down. I want to get the secret level. What the heck? Oh, am I doing something wrong? There's a get. Uh-oh. Wait, do I have to actually go and do the boss? Oh my god. That's kind of cruel. Alright, we'll do 2 attempts. It is very late, so I'm not sure how well I'm going to do. Dang it, I wanted to be risky. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, go on. Idiot. Dang it. Oh, I keep forgetting about the spin move. Okay, we'll do one more attempt because I just keep forgetting about this move. Okay, number 1's easy. I think it like increases speed. Oh. I think the game was like, that's going on a bit too long. Okay, start jumping. Oh, you can't even jump fully across. Okay, one more. And then we need to actually go and like grind or something, I don't know. Screw you to your sticking place! I need to figure out how to jump too. Okay, we'll go one more. Okay, so I'm pretty confident in the fact that we can like do this. Okay, you are like guaranteed. Okay, we gotta grind. We gotta grind. I don't like the fact that you can't like go back to different levels. That does bother me quite a bit. So we'll like pick a level that like we can get some easy stuff on. Um, hmm. Just because, like, I know that, like, grinding on thing is a bit stupid, but, like, you might as well. So do, like, a couple more attempts of... Tattle Woods. This one. Oh, dang it. Okay, I'll go on this one this time. Dang it. Dang it, you can almost do it, you can almost do it, you can almost do it. You can almost do it, you can almost do it. Oh. Best time. Nice. D, T. For dark. Dark's another OC. I just realised that's not a good word to use. I think I'll just grind down it like twice to get enough love. So because I don't like dying in this game. Like I realise that like doing the game over thing is kind of irritating. Because like, you know, like obviously there is some point where it's like, okay, that's fine, you know. But I think I can just go out of my way to like do stuff faster or what have you. You know, like I could probably look up like which level to like grind levels or whatever. I think I'll do that after this one. Because I just want to, like, you know, you know, like, I just read the Doctor Doom book, Books of Doom. I finished it like a little bit ago, and it's a really good book. Like, it's a good Doctor Doom book. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite like thing. I liked it. Again, I just feel that like when people go, dude, but Robert Downey Jr. is a bad actor for Doom. I go, yep, but it's not because he's white. Some people go, but Romanian and junk, like basically that because he's not Romanian, he shouldn't be Doctor Doom. But here's the thing, that doesn't really matter. Like it never does, because Doom's whole thing is that he should never take off his mask under normal circumstances. Like he shouldn't necessarily take off his mask just because another character wills it or whatever. And that's why I was a bit confused like at the end of the book when he did that, and then it was like, oh, that's not Doom. And then even if like the person did escape, they wouldn't like be put into like they got put into a prison because they knew who Doom was. Like, you know. Oh my god, you keep the Yaku Wakus. Okay. Crash to the mastered level, right? 1 up grinding. Fastest way to get. No beginnings around the fact when you realize all I've lost in the level of time, it's do I have spaced out? No, I don't. I can't have spaced out. I don't have spaced out, right? Also, hang on, when I was clicking that button, it was doing something. Oh! Wait. Oh my god, you can. There's another way to slide. I don't have spaced out, at least, that's accessible. There's gotta be someone who's like been like, oh, on each level, it's like around the map. Total Woods, apparently. Because no one goes like, oh, well, you can get easy lives in this level. Like, Total Woods might be the best one. Talking about combos. Go to level 20, bee having, find a beehive. What? I wait for bees to spawn. What's level 20? Check the bees infants. Oh, okay. Okay then. So Total Woods, I'm just going to trust that one random commenter who was like, you know, I think it'll be interesting if someone was like, okay, so here's how you get like the most lives in each area of each thing. You know. I finished Book of Doom and I thought it was really good. Like, surprisingly, like, it was just really good. Not to be like, oh, I think Dr. Doom books should be bad, but like, it was just interesting. Honestly, I think, here's the thing, is the only time you should really care about what Doom looks like under the mask should be, in my opinion, before Doom is Doom. And I'm just saying, Doom isn't Doom until that point. Dang it. But yeah, I think that, like, it's a really good story for, like, sorry, my voice, I've got a frog in my throat, so I don't really have much control of my voice right now. Is that better? That's better. I think the voice, doing the voice again. So, like, my thing is that, like, that book's really good if you're going to do, like, a Doom story specifically, but I think no, like, I don't think Disney Marvel are ever gonna be bothered to do, like, a Doom, you know, story, when, like, again, just honestly, do, oh, I remember these guys, like, it was good because it, like, went over all this stuff with the, like, the gypsy family thing, and, like, the Latveria, like, being hunted stuff, because, you know, his family were healers and whatever. But, like, it's just a case of, like, you know, like, I think the story was really good. You know. I definitely think that, in general, if you're going to be like, oh, but Tony Stark, or, like, you know, Robert Downey Jr. Doom is cool, it's not. I think anyone who's read a Fantastic Four comic can agree, Doom, like, even if you've seen, like, Victor Von Doom in, like, some random story, one thing he never does is he never really, like, yeah, this is definitely a good grinding one. He doesn't really like taking off his mask. And, like, when seeing, like, Robert Downey Jr. get the role is like, oh, but then he's going to, like, take his mask off properly. Like, I've said this before, even not knowing much about Doom, I knew that he doesn't take off his mask. And reading his story, it's like, oh, that's why. Because Mephisto's, like, grasp has been on him, and, like, the scars he has is literally, like, giving him nightmares. So if he takes it off, he's going to have nightmares. Like, you know. Like, like, I enjoyed all the magic stuff, and oh, he went to Tibet, which is really funny as someone who's, like, seen those jokes about, like, Tony Stark. I mean, it's Batman. Sorry, it's just because I was mentioning Robert Downey Jr. so much in Tony Stark. Yeah, I just think that version of Doom is just going to constantly take off his mask, and it's going to be the most infuriating thing out possible. Like, he'll just keep taking off his mask over and over again, and it's going to be so annoying. Like, you know, like, he'll take it off like 5 times in like 2 minutes, or he'll just keep it off. Like, there's such a good scene in the Book of Doom in like one of the final pages where like it's Doom and it's like the only thing below the mask is like the skin around Doom's eyes because it's a robot, it's not the actual Doom. But like that point stands of it's just a really, really good scene because of that. It's so good. Because it's just, that's how Doom should look. He should look, you know, destroyed under the mask or whatever. He shouldn't just look like Robert Downey Jr. Otherwise he'd have no reason to wear the mask. And Doom shouldn't really be completely uninjured below his mask. It's like that thing in like the 2006 one or whatever, where like Doom was played by Cole from Charmed, and like he in like the second one he was just like, hey, I'm just gonna keep this off, and then he puts on at the end, I'm like, yeah baby, that's all I go. You know, I was genuinely really happy that like it was a twist. It was supposed to be a twist. You know, like, of course we know he's bad, and he got healed, and he's like, oh, lovely. I think that was really good. Like, you know, like, I mentioned it before, but like after reading that book, it cements in my mind that like there's just never going to be a good Dr. Von Doom story. There's never going to be a good Doom story. You know why? Because they're not willing to dedicate a whole movie to that book exactly. Because then you have to get into, oh, well, Doom has access to magic and like Doom, whatever. Just go crazy. It's the reason why I think comic book events should get movies. Like the gang war thing from like the New York side, that should have just got a comic book, like a movie tie-in. Not even to the MCU, just an animated thing. Like I've said this tons of times. People who write like amazing comics should, like people like widely received as good, or it's a huge event thing, should just straight up get like the, like, you know, Marvel should just be like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you some money then, and it'll allow you to just it'll allow you to just straight up, you know, have enough money so we can make like a movie together, and the movie would literally just be like, you know, the event, like they're given the actors they want, like, and whatever. Even if they're given like a budget of like 200 million, a lot of times they could probably do it, like, and it would do tons of money. It would be great. Even if you're doing new events mostly, I'd prefer that. Like, bring back animated Marvel movies and do more. You know, like Book of Doom, you can easily have that take place in like an hour or whatever. You can take that that entire book can be taken place in like an hour or 2 hours of a film. And I'm gonna stand true on that. I think it's very true that film could be taken and done within like a short amount of time. Yeah. And it's just Marvel isn't willing to do that because that's not MCU. But no, the MCU's dying, let's be honest. Like, it's not doing it as well as it did because a lot of the material is like, you know, you have to know who Iron Man is, you have to know who all these people are. I'm not saying they aren't important, but I'm just saying that, like, you know, there's a lot to cover, and like a lot of the time it doesn't really feel connected and stuff. It's kind of weird to explain, but like it just a lot of the time it doesn't really feel as connected as it could be. You know? Like, I feel like it could be done a bit better. Yeah, I can't really do Tiny Tiger that well because it's like it's kind of just a platforming based one, and I'm not good at platforming, so I just need to learn it rather than just like win it first try. Like, you know, like, I just think that, like, because the problem is Doom has absolutely zero depth in this film. A lot of the time in the MCU, you're kind of expected to know these other films, and that's a problem. Because a lot of these characters don't have depth, they just appear, if that makes sense. And it's like, oh, you know, you're supposed to know who the character is, guys. What do you mean you don't know who this character is? Because there's barely any depth that we've created. Like, that's a problem. Because what happens is nobody cares about the characters they're creating because nobody knows these characters apart from comic book people. So you just don't know that, you know, you can't just live off the MCU because sometimes these characters aren't explored in depth or whatever. Right? Yeah, just going in for a little bit. I feel like just straight up 20 minutes of attempts after I finish yapping. So I'm not tempted to yap during the Tony Tiger thing. I got another new mutant book. I keep finding books, and one of the bookshops that I use is quite cheap. Like it's like £3, like a normal sized book. Like, I just love it when like a bookseller will genuinely be like, like I'll like when like you're getting like I got like £20 worth of books, right? And like it was just like it was like 19 something, and he just looked at a book and was like, I'm gonna round that to 20. Like it's like you already giving me like 20. You already giving me 20 for these books. And like, you know, like it's really good prices. Me myself, I love a good thick book. I love like, you know, a story that's like clearly like 3 or 4 comics in one, or 5 or whatever. I love a good 5 in one. You know. It's so much cheaper than the other place. If only the Cocoa series appeared. So you can get like ones from like, because they're an actual bookshop. They have like manga in a good supply. They have like they have like a lot of junk. That's really good. Do you think I could use like an Oku mask to like really ruin Tony Tiger's career? Maybe. But like there's an Invincible one, there's like the Ultimate Universe stuff, the old Ultimate Universe, which is, it feels weird that they don't have different names. The Thinking Universe. I think from a grounded position you can get like more distance and height and with those things technically. Just because of this slide. Like, is it weird to say that like I love like little bookshops way more than like, you know, ones that just like, oh, here's the price. Like I don't really yeah, that, you know, the ones from like the shop, that, you know, the other shop is like, you know, priced differently. It's mostly that like it feels that even if a comic was like really old, they wouldn't really give me a discount or anything. Okay, that really bugs me. My streak. But yeah, overall I just go to like certain comic book shops for newer stuff, and I go, I'm probably going to go to that one for a lot more, just for cheap stuff, because, you know, it's good to just get it for a good price. It's who's going to get the older stuff other than like me and like a couple other people, you know. It's nice to get comics from like 2015 and it's like a good price, you know. Like I don't, because it's like obviously one that like orders them themselves and stuff, so you can get like ones that are like 10, you can get ones that are like 15, you know. It's nice to have a local comic book shop, and I realise that like that's a good one to just use because it's got like indie stuff and, you know, whatever. Even though I don't pick up that stuff, it's nice to know that like it has that, you know. And it's nice that I can just, you know, go to like a section and just find stuff that's interesting, or whatever, and just be like, you know, knowing that it's gonna be like a fair price in a way. You know, like I'm confident that the price is going to be like always pretty justified. I never feel like I'm getting screwed too much, like it always feels like a good price. Obviously if I like asked him like, oh, could you get this book in or whatever, he'll probably just start to me at like the price, you know, it came from, you know. But like on the shelf, they usually discount it a little bit, which is nice. You know, to make it more enticing to get a book from a couple of years ago or whatever. But I like that. Okay, we'll do one more grind, and then we'll just try Tone Tiger in, because, you know, I don't really, you know. But yeah, I loved Book of Doom. I think it was really good. I think it would look good on anyone's collections. Books of Doom. Because that's the omnibus version, because it's like all the stories from that bit. Basically just tackles the news report asking Doom a bunch of questions. And the interesting stuff isn't what happens to that woman, it's learning that stuff about Doom. At least in my opinion, that's what makes it interesting. You know, it's a lot more interesting to be like, you know, like that. Like, I just think that having like a shop like that is really nice, because even if you don't, like, I don't like singles. Like, I state this all the time, I think singles are always like a bad deal, unless you can get like a good price on them. I haven't looked at the price of them in ages, but like, you know, it's tempting, it's really tempting to see like a comic and then it maybe being 50p or something, maybe, I don't know, it could be 50p. It's probably under £1, right? And just being able to pick them up, like I just don't like them in my collection, because they don't look nice. I don't like singles and how they look in my collections. because they look like I need to like let's say I got like, how tall am I? 5'10". I think 5'10" is a good estimate. Right, let's say I'm 5'10". I'm definitely over 5'9", so I'm just, right. If I had like a stack of like squares, like modernist like structure for like, you know, building stuff, squares, you know, for comics and whatever, I'd need to like use a little bit of the extra top space to just like put a sticker and saying like X-Men this year, you know, like a year in quotations or whatever, right? If I got singles, especially considering X-Men have like Uncanny and stuff, like they have multiple different titles, right? That's why I don't really like singles. I like having at least, you know, a visible like spine to a book that I can like, in a way, grab like a proper title of it and be like, this is the proper title, you know. This is like the name of the book. That was a good. Yeah, but like that's my thing. Is that like you need these cheap places because it just makes it more efficient than buying it online or whatever. Because you always want good deals. You want good deals when it comes to comics because it's an expensive hobby. Because it's books that you'll read once and then maybe you'll come back to if you're interested in the storyline. You know. That's why I like at least 5 issues typically in a book. Okay, let's do a couple more attempts at Tony Tiger then. I just need to figure out how to jump too. Like I know I can't due to testing, like the amount of times I've tested. You always want to try and get like 2 spaces away from him in times like this. Him being on the middle is the statistically worst position, by the way. Like you don't want him to be on the middle constantly. That's a terrible slot to take away. Stop taking away those slots, they're awful. Don't tell me you're gonna try this. No, that's stupid, I won't be able to. Oh. Dang it. Finally! Tiny Tricked. Yeah, I really enjoy the New Mutant storyline. just to mention what everyone stuff, but could you move your head? I know we do Kid Amazo, Justice League of America, whatever it is, and Avengers Academy final exams. Finally, I have access to all the levels again. So we're going to do this one secret level, if I can. No, no, screw you. Bear down, that was it. So we just quickly go through this one to get to the secret area, and yeah. Which means we can take this a lot more peacefully. That's a weird way to say it, but you get what I mean. We can sort of not really focus on getting all the crates. No, no, no! Oh my god, I forgot. I forgot new immediately. Like, I will try to get all the boxes still, because I just think it's nice to do, but, like, I'm not going to be, like, you know, purposely resetting myself. But like, no. I definitely think that, like, a big problem I have in general with how the MCU's been doing stuff, right, is effectively just why are they trying to rush through certain things, you know? I went right for it. Why are they trying to... Is it weird to say that I think, like, the 2005 film or whatever has a better thing for one thing, and secondly, this one's the important one, had like a better like, I would love to see solo films more and more. Sick. Island hopping. Unlock the secret exit and bear down. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, I love that. Huh? Oh, I hate that so much. How the heck was that? Oh, shut up. Okay, so we wanna do this, and then we wanna backtrack our way backwards. My God. Hang on. What time? Okay, we definitely have time to like backtrack in a stupid way. Oh my God, my eyes broke there for a second. But like, I think I'd love to see like a Doom movie. That's just even just the story of that Latvian one. Like, I do think if you're going to go full way with the Doom backstory, you honestly need to cast the Latvian guy. Just to make it that more like reasonable. You don't want like I don't know, a Snow White case or whatever, where like they have to stupid a reason it in why this character's like here. Like, why is he called Snow White? Because it's anything for snow. Oh, it's because she's born in a snowstorm. You know? And you don't really want to do that with Doom. Like, oh, he was adopted. Or like, they found the baby and then they raised it. You know, whatever. You know, whatever. Like, I genuinely think I hate that. And like that's kind of my opinion, right? It's like, as long as you're not doing a movie that specifically kind of requires you to do like a plot thread well, I think, oh my God, my eyes are going. Like, I've had a busy day today, so I think my eyes are going. You're gonna wait the full time. I can't see. My eyes are dying. For context, it's like 8 in the morning. I mean, it's like 8 like past thing. Oh, yeah. Like, I just want to mention how bad I'm having a trouble with seeing right now. I don't need glasses, but like, my eyes are unfocusing because like I've done so much junk today. And then I've read a comic book on top of that. Not to say like that's exertion heavy, but like just like. Like, no. No, I need to like rest my eyes after this. I sort of, it's not like I see Crash in like two positions, but like it's a platformer and my eyes are getting a little bit blurry, which is not good. This is the time I go blind, and it's like, what? He went blind because of video games. I honestly didn't think I was gonna make that then. Jeez, my eyes are gone. Hang on, I'm gonna lick my eyelids. Oh, that's actually way better. I can kind of see now. Oh my god. The Wumpa. How am I gonna work my way back when like my eyes are fading out? Hey, sick. Oh, like, maybe it's not because I'm focusing or because the screen's a bit far away. But, like, yeah. Yeah, there we done. I really want to go to the next area, not because like I want to finish all these, but necessarily because like I only have one to do, two to do. If I remember right, one of these I can't do right now. Yeah. Yeah, so next time we're going to go see the next level. Just because I want to get the next gem, and then we'll come back and then we'll do both of these. Because we'll actually be able to. But yeah. he did a secret level, and we did that, and then we did a bit grinding. Like, I think that's a good episode. Anyway, bye bye, see y'all next time. Hopefully next time I'm gonna be more awake. I'm gonna like slap myself awake. I drank a lot of coffee today, which coffee makes me tired. So it's probably like, it's the equivalent of like 3 AM to me probably, like mentally wise. So, maybe, I don't know. I just wanted to make this before I went to bed. Anyway, bye bye. See y'all next time. Tomorrow, Crash Bandicoot 2 Wrath of Cortex. Hello.